let's now increase the level. Solve this. Conceptually, how do we solve this? Any student who wants to volunteer? Yeah, Shubham, please go on.
So it's given that A is greater than B. So we can write that A minus B is greater than 0.
Okay.
So we can take it as X. So it basically becomes that X is greater than equal to 1. So I think then it becomes the same question. X plus C plus D is equal to 9.
Sorry, X plus?
C plus D is equal to 9 because we'll be fixing X as 1.
No. Why? X is A
Sir,
minus B, right?
yeah, but it's greater than equal to 1, sir. We have to
No.
satisfy the
No, wait.
condition where it becomes.
See, if you put X equals to A minus B here,
Yeah.
this is A minus B plus C plus D equals to 9. How do you write this? Sorry, but like I'm not clear. The expression here is A plus B plus C plus D is equals to 10, right?
Okay. Yes.
Did you convert that plus sign to minus sign?
No, sir. It's a mistake, sir.
Hmm, fair. Okay, guys. So, in the interest of time, let me discuss this. Again, A plus B plus C plus D equals to 10 if there were no constraints at all, right? If the question was simple, in how many ways can you distribute 10 chocolates to 10 to 4 friends, A, B, C, D, the answer would have been 13C3. Fair? But now you have to, now this 13C3 will have cases where A is greater than B. There will be some cases where A is less than B, right? And there will be some cases where A is equals to B. By symmetry, can I say A greater than B and A less than B will be same by symmetry? Because in half of the cases A will be greater than B, in half of the cases A will be less than B. ये clear है सबको अभी तक? Yes, no? We have done the symmetry wala part earlier, right? Perfect. So because you have to calculate this, can I write this as कि A greater than B का my answer will be 13C3 minus the number of cases where A is equals to B and then divided by 2. This becomes my final answer because 13C3 minus A equals to B will give me A greater than B or A less than B. Because I only want 1, I'll divide it by 2. So now I only want to figure out the ways where A is equals to B. So when A is equals to B, can I rewrite my equation as 2A plus C plus D is equals to 10? So if this is clear, now can I start? If you have to solve this, how do we solve this? C, D can be greater than equals to 0, A can be greater than equals to 0, but because this is 2A, same question that we did earlier, right? Where C was 3C. So now value of A could be what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and maximum A can be 5, because if A is 5, this is 20. Now individually when A is 0, C plus D equals to 10, the answer is 11. 10 plus 1, 11, C1, so it is 11 only. Similarly, when this is A is 1, this is 10 minus 2, 8, 8 plus 1, 9. Similarly, so it is 11 plus 9, 2 may it will be 7, 5, 3, and 1. So what is the sum of 6 odd numbers? Sum of 6 odd numbers is 36. So the answer when A is equals to B is 36, you subtract 36 from here and then you divide it by 2. You will get your answer, whatever it is. Answer comes out to be 125. Everyone clear? How do you solve such complex questions whenever there is a constraint? By the way, this was an LOD3 question.
सर मैं ऐसे करके कर रहा था कि A को मान लिया B प्लस के, देन इक्वेशन बन गया 2B प्लस के प्लस C प्लस D इक्वल टू 10. सो
A को
उसके
मान
बाद
लिया B प्लस
के नॉन जीरो है.
ओके, K is greater than equals to 1 है. ओके,
तो 2B प्लस के प्लस C प्लस D इक्वल टू 0.
2B plus K plus C plus D is equals to
0, सॉरी 10.
ओके.
अगर B को इक्वेशन से हटाया तो केसेस बनाने पड़ेंगे कि K प्लस C प्लस D इक्वल टू 10 या फिर k plus c plus d equal to 8, ऐसे ऐसे केसेस बनेंगे।
हम्म,
और फिर हर एक इक्वेशन से 1 सब्ट्रैक्ट करूंगा क्योंकि k greater than equal to 1।
तो बाय डिफॉल्ट इसको 9 कर लेते हैं।
हाँ,
करेक्ट, अभी तीनों 0 है।
तो केसेस बनेंगे कितने?
करेक्ट,
बस एक एक केसेस का
नहीं,
बस।
जस्ट अ मिनट, 5 केस बनेंगे, राइट? बी कैन बी
0
तो 1 2 3
1,
4,
हाँ
5 केसेस बनेंगे। करेक्ट, हाँ, आई थिंक दिस शुड वर्क। इससे क्या आ रहा आंसर?
नहीं मतलब सॉल्व नहीं किया वो।
हाँ हाँ, बट हाँ, आ जाना चाहिए इससे। ठीक है, ट्राई कर लेना एक बार, इससे भी आ जाएगा। So let's move on to the next pattern now. How many numbers up to 10 lakh give sum of digits as 3? Let's see who can solve this. This is similar to what we have been doing. Has anyone solved this? Good. How many numbers up to 10 lakh give sum of digits as 3? So 10 lakh is a, like, how many digits will be there here? Ones, tens, hundreds, 1,000, 10,000, 1 lakh. How many digits are there, guys? Up to 10 lakh?
So 7.
This is 10 lakh, right? But you know, you want how many numbers up to 10 lakh, right? Now we know ki it, like 10 lakh mein sum of the digits is not 3, so the number has to be less than 10 lakh. The number is less than 10 lakh, it will be a 6-digit number. Let the digit be A, B, C, D, E, and F. So sum of the digit is 3, right? And each digit can be greater than or equals to 0. And what is the maximum value for the digit? It is 9. See, always in such questions also keep an eye on the constraint that digit cannot go more than 9, right? Hence, always keep that as a constraint. Here though, because sum is 3, so maximum any variable can take can be 3 only. So that's okay. So the answer becomes simple: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus sign, 3 plus 5, 8, C, 5 becomes your answer. So, okay, I'll give you 20 seconds to think and then we'll try. Up to 10,000. So there'll be 4 digits, right? 9999 is the maximum number. Sum of 4 digits is nothing but 14. Each digit can be from 0 to 9. Chalo, time up. Let's see if anyone has solved it. 17C3, no yaar. All the answers are incorrect. It's good to not answer. Dhruv, Sheetal, Raman, it can't be 17C3. 17C3 is the number of solutions for this, right? 14 plus 3, 17C3. But 17C3 में तो ये भी है ना, where A is 14, others are 0, A is 12, 11, 10. But A, B, C, and D, all of the variables have to be less than equals to 9, right? They can't be greater than equals to 9. Like, they can't be more than 9 because these are the digits. And digits can't be more than 9. So 17C3 won't be the answer. Because 17C3 will include the ways, will include if any of the variable is greater than 1. So you will have to subtract those variables. Now, how do you subtract those variables? Let's consider any one variable, right? Let's consider that, okay, one variable A is greater than or equals to 9. See, for sure, 2 variables can't be greater than 9 because if 2 variables are greater than 9, then the sum will be greater than 18. But because the sum is 14, at max only one variable is greater than 9. So let's say A is greater than 9. If A is greater than 9, what is A? A is nothing but greater than or equals to 10. If A is greater than or equals to 10, can I write A as 10 plus some variable K such that K is greater than or equals to 0? Now if I write this, I put this back here. The new equation is K plus B plus C plus D is equals to 4, where all the 4 variables is what? Greater than or equals to 0. Hence solution for this is 7C3, which means when A is greater than or equals to 9, when A is greater than or equals to 10, there are 7C3 number of cases. But in total, any one of the four variables can be greater than 9, right? So I will have to subtract 17C3 minus, I will choose any one variable, and then the number of cases is 7C3. This becomes my final answer. Perfect. If this is clear, let's move on to the next question. Again, it's the same thing, so I'm not doing it here. You can please note this as a homework. Again, this is also similar. How many 4-digit numbers give sum of the digits as 16? So I'll give this as a homework to you guys. Please do this. Again, it is exactly same as what we just discussed. Let's solve this one. How many terms will this have? A plus B plus C to the power 20. Total number of terms. It's simple.
Sir, 231.
Okay. Let's see. Let others do it. Chalo. See, whatever is the term, right? Can I write this as okay? How many terms will it have? Right? So there will be some power of A, C to the power X. There will be some power of B, and then there will be some power of Z. C, say power is Z, right? And then there will be some a coefficient here, say K, and then summation, right? So X could be anything, Y could be anything, Z could be anything, right? So for example, let's take one example, A plus B whole cube, or say whole square. What is this? A is taking 2 power plus 2AB plus B square, right? So here we know this is nothing but A to the power 2 into B to the power 0. This is A to the power 1, B to the power 1. This is A to the power 0, B to the power 2. So in total, there are 3 terms. But can I say that here also sum of the powers of A and B has to be equals to 2? Because here it is 2, here it is 2, here it is 1 and 1. So sum is 2. Which means by default, if I consider power of A as X and power of B as Y, and if I put some K here and then I take the summation such that X plus Y is equals to 2, this will give me all the general terms here, right? Similarly here, right? So here it was X plus Y equals to 2, right? So this could be 2, this can be 1, 1, this can be 0, 2. Total, there are 3 number of ways, hence there were 3 terms. Similarly, if you have to find the number of terms here, I just have to distribute the powers, which means X plus Y plus Z has to be equals to 20. Now again, there is no constraint, right? Anything could be greater than equals to 0. So with what we just learned, the answer becomes 22C2. Is this clear? Everyone? If this is clear, if the new question would have been say 3A plus 5B plus 2C to the power 20, how many terms are there? What would be the answer? 3A plus 5B plus 2C to the power 20. How many terms are there? Same, Dhruv? Same. Everyone else? It will be same, right? Because we are just counting the powers of A, B, and C. Coefficient doesn't really matter. And hence, answer to this question would have also been 22C2 only, and nothing else. Don't solve, guys. Just think through all the, at least you should be clear on how you would approach the problem, and then we'll discuss it in the interest of time. I'll give you 30 seconds to just think all the 3 ways, and then let's discuss it. Anyone wants to attempt it? Yeah, Muskan, please go on.
Sir, at least one will be the result for each dice. So we'll
Okay.
give 1 to every dice.
Very good.
So A plus B plus C plus D is equals to, we'll have 4 for the first case.
Okay.
So now the same way as we do 7C3.
Okay. And what is the maximum value A can take?
6.
6. Fair. But here, because the maximum it could be 4 only, so we are okay.
Right, right.
Fair.
This is like second part is quite confusing.
Yes. So this is part number A. Part number B was A plus B plus C plus D is equals to 11. Everything can be greater than equals to 1. We'll give them. The new will be 7. But here we know. Okay. See, earlier, let me write A, B, C, D equals to 11, right? And I know A can be greater than equals to 1 and maximum could be 6 only, right? Now what we did is, we already gave 1, 1, 1, 1 input, right? So then the new variable equation was A plus B plus C plus D is equals to 7. Now in the new expression, what is the maximum value of A? Can anyone tell me the maximum value of A?
5.
Very good. It is not 6, it is 5 now. Dice mate could be 6, but because you have already given 1, now I can only give 5 more. So the maximum is 5, right? So again, because A, right? So like a solution for this is what? 10C3. But again, we will subtract the cases where the values are greater than equals to 6. So at max, only one of the variables can be greater than equals to 6, right? So this could be any one variable, 4C1. Let's say A is greater than equals to 6. So let's say A is equals to 6 plus K, where K is greater than 0. Then if you put A equals to 6 plus K, the new equation is this is K and this is 1. So now the answer is 1 plus 3, 4C3, 4C3. So the answer becomes 10C3 minus 16. You solve this, it comes out to be 104. Clear? B part? Everyone? Perfect. Now let's say C part. C में क्या करना है हमें? Again, A plus B plus C plus D is equals to
Sir,
yes.
so in the B part, we made it 7, not that A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 7. After considering that each will be greater than equal to 1.
Correct. Yes.
So sir, A जो आपने लिखा है सर, A is equal to 6 plus K, वो 5 plus K होना चाहिए ना?
नहीं सी 5 तो अलाउड है ना.
हाँ
5 तक तो अलाउड है, राइट? मैं भी सब्ट्रैक्ट कर रहा हूं, तो सब्ट्रैक्ट करने में मैं वो केसेस करूंगा वेयर व्हेन A is greater than equals to 6, because 5 तक तो it is allowed. Hence,
अच्छा,
because I'm
okay,
negating
okay,
the
हाँ
cases,
हाँ
I'll consider
understood sir.
greater than equals to 6.
ठीक.
ठीक है? Right. So C part again important, but see here it becomes very complex because it can be greater than equals to 1, greater than equals to 6. Now maximum 6 है, right? Which means any two can be greater than 6, right? Which means अब कोई भी एक बड़ा हो सकता है, right? It can be 7, it can be 7. So because there are two variables now, it becomes confusing to do it via this method. Why? Because see, if you try to do it, right, you will give 1, right? You will say 15. Then now in this, the total answer is 18C5. But here there will be certain variables because the A, B, C, D has to be now less than equals to 5 with the same logic that we did. So again, we will consider A as 6 plus K, right? And then we will substitute it here. But the problem here is, again, a K can also be now greater than 6. Because this number is too high, B, so abhi we don't know whether it's only one variable. Because there can be two variables as well, which are greater than equals to 6. And hence, while you can do it by this method, but this will become very confusing because इसमें वापस से कुछ, you'll have to do this only, total minus some cases, and then again you'll have to calculate this sum, then find this, and then calculate it the other way around. So you can please go back and try this, but the reason I was trying to explain is because अभी यहाँ पे एक से ज़्यादा variable है which can be greater than 6, and hence you'll have to take a lot of cases. However, see, you have 4 variables, right? A plus B plus C plus D is equals to 19. Now, if I see this question in the other way around, see, maximum sum, what is the maximum possible sum of 4 variables? Sorry, of 4 dice. What is the maximum possible sum?
24.
24,
24.
which means A. Okay, so maximum is 24. A plus C plus D can be 24. So now can I write this question again? From 24, I just have to subtract 5 now, right? Which means if I, so essentially can I write A as say 6 minus A prime, B is 6 minus B prime, C is 6 minus C prime, and D is nothing but 6 minus D prime, where A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime, these are my new variables. These can be greater than equals to 0. Why greater than equals to 0? Because when this is 0, A is 6, which is possible. And the maximum value of A prime can be how much? What could be the maximum value of A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime?
5.
5. Very good. Because dice ka, if you put A prime as 5, this becomes 1. A equals to 1 is possible. A can't be 0, so you can't put A prime equals to 6. So the maximum is 5, right? And then if you rewrite this equation again, the new equation becomes A prime plus B prime plus C prime plus D prime is equals to 24 minus 19, which is 5. And A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime is greater than equals to 0, less than equals to 5. Now there is no constraint, because maximum it could be 5 only, which is allowed. So the answer becomes 8C3. So again, you have to remind yourself कि यार, from which side is it simpler to solve? Is it from the front face or is it from the back face where you're trying to subtract some values? जो भी जल्दी हो रहा है, number जहां भी close है, try to do it by that method. Very good. So again, dices were similar was the assumption here. Dices are similar, hence you can do it. Because this is only applicable when it is similar. So that completes similar to distinct wale. We have covered a lot of questions by this. But is everyone confident on this now? All the variants? Similar to distinct? Whenever things are similar, you are trying to put something different here. So let's try to at least touch upon the next concept. Number as a product of 3 factors. What do I mean by this? For example, this particular question. Find the positive integral solution for ABC equals to 42. Please try this. There are multiple ways to solve this question. Please solve this. Sorry, okay. I am trying to ask you, find the total number of positive integral solution for this. Okay. Total positive integral solution. Number of ways. Also, by the way, 732 is not right? 1 is also a factor. 1 is also a positive integral solution for this. Cool. See, positive integral solutions for ABC equals to 42. Can anyone explain me?
The combination of integer values A, B, C can take such that A into B into C is 42. So,
Sorry, I did not hear you.
combinations of all the values A, B, C can take such that A into B into C equal to 42. So, basically combination of all the factors of 42.
Correct. So,
Yeah. So in how many ways can we divide 42? So it can be 42, 11, and 732, and
correct.
yeah.
Okay. Fine.
And permutation of all those numbers.
Good. So, did you make all the cases and then came to 27?
Yeah, kind of. But actually, the thing is, first I broke them into the prime factors and then have taken the combinations accordingly.
Okay.
2 at a time, 3 at a time.
See, okay, got it. See, can we not consider this as that, okay, 2, 3, 7 are like 3 letters. This is letter number 1, this is letter number 2, and this is like letter number 3. And we have 3 letter boxes, A, B, and C, right? And now anyone can go to any place, right? So for example, for 2, 2 can go to A, 2 can go to B, 2 can go to C. Any place 2 can go to. Similarly, 3, similarly 7. So for 2, I have 3 number of ways. For 3 also I have 3 number of ways. For 7 also I have 3 number of ways. Now in whatever ways they go to the other remaining one can be 1, 1. And that becomes my total combinations, the total integral solutions, which is 27. Everyone, is this clear? Like what did I try to do? Because there is no constraint. I only have to distribute the individual factors, which is 2, 3, and 7. And wherever it is not going, I will assume it to be 1. So this question is same as in how many ways can I put 3 letters in 3 letter boxes such that there is no constraint? The answer is 27. And clear? How do we solve it faster? Alternatively, guys, this could also be solved. Say,
Sir,
yeah.
sir, I have a doubt. So when we make cases in this question like 761, then 723, then 4211. So we can arrange 761 in factorial 3 ways, 6 ways, then 723 in also factorial 3 ways, and then 4211 in 3 ways. So 15 comes through that way. How are the remaining
See, 1 bhi to hoga na? Why only 732? It will be 1 also, right? 1, 6, 7, 1, 21, 2.
yes, sir.
Clear,
21
right?
wala bata.
1 bhi to ho
21
sakta hai?
wala bata. Yes, sir.
Fair. See, alternatively, this could also be solved in this fashion. Here, what is A? A is nothing but it will be some power of t. Say 2 to the power p1 into 3 to the power q1 into 7 to the power r1. Similarly, B. Similarly, C, right? And then if I multiply all of these, A, B, C equals to 42. Can I write the knee equation as कि 2 की power कितना हो गया? P1 plus P2 plus P3 has to be equals to 1 because eventually the 2 की power is 1 only. Similarly, Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 has to be equals to 1. Similarly, R1 plus R2 plus R3 has to be equals to 1. Now P1, P2, P3 could be anything greater than equals to 0. So this is 3C1. This is also 3C1. This is also 3C1. So the answer becomes, sorry, 3C2. Right? 3C2, 3C2, 3C2. So the answer becomes 3 into 3 into 3, 27. So either ways you can do it. If you are able to visualize, well and good. If you're not able to visualize, solve by this. So let's directly jump on to the next concept. Not next concept, but next variant of similar concept. In how many ways can you express 42 as a product of 3 factors? See, last question में तो integral solution पूछे थे. Integral solution मतलब A, B and C की क्या क्या values हो सकती है. So this was ordered solution. यहाँ पे क्या पूछा है? यहाँ पे this is not ordered, this is unordered. So whether it's 7, 3 or 2 or whether it is 2, 3 or 7, it is all same, right? So this is ordered. How do you solve for ordered? 27 were the unordered cases. Now you have to find the ordered cases, which means whatever it is, you have A, B, C as the factors, right? A, B, and C. So either all the 3 factors, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 7, you have to distribute, right? So either all the 3 will go here, 0, 0, or there'll be 2, 1, 0, or there'll be 1, 1, 1, right? Now arrangement is not possible because this is unordered, right? So whether it is 2, 1, 0 or it is 1, 2, 0 or 0, 1, 2, it's all same. We can't arrange them because it is just like, essentially 3 different factors. So see, the key to figure out whether it is ordered or unordered is if it says that, okay, find integral solutions, if some variables are given, then it is ordered. Otherwise, it is unordered. Unordered means you never consider arrangement. So you simply start solving by this. But okay, in how many ways can you do it? 3C3. Similarly, how many ways? 3C2 into 1C1. Similarly, how many ways? 3C1 into 2C1. That's all. 6 plus 3, 9 plus 1, 10. Sorry. Yes, 3C1 into 2C1, but the only challenge here is 1C1. But you will have to divide it by 1 factorial. Why? Because, see, it's all 2, 3, 7, right? So whether you put 2 here or you put 3 here or you put 7 here, it's all same because, again, you can't arrange A, B, and C. So you will have to divide this by 3 factorial. And the answer to this becomes 1. Here it will be 3 or here it will be 1. The net answer becomes 3 plus 1 plus 1, 5. In the interest of time, because it's getting late, I just tried to solve it. That this question is nothing but same as what we were doing earlier, where you were not able to arrange things because it's all similar. So whenever you have to solve questions which is unordered, it is as good as not arranging but only selecting. That's one way to solve it. Other way could be, we know that 27 to get 27 is ordered, right? So in the last question we discussed, 27 is ordered. Now this is essentially unordered. Unordered मतलब क्या होते हैं? Unordered is when there is any duplicacy. When there is any duplicacy, right? कि A में 2 values आ रही है, B में 3 आ रही है, right? Whenever there is any duplicacy, you don't arrange them is what ordered means. But okay, even before going there, guys, is this method clear? The method 1 that I was talking. Anyone has any doubt in the first method? Then we'll talk about the second method. I know थोड़ा जल्दी हो रहा है. We are speeding up, but is it कुछ समझ में आ रहा है?